is Bike Talk on Kill Radio and KPFK on the podcast. It's the second Saturday of the month, once again, and that means LA County Bicycle Coalition is co-hosting or hosting the program this week. I'm Colin Bogart, Education Director for the We got a bunch of people calling in today, as is becoming our habit for Bike Talk. We're going to have updates from the Pomona Valley Bike Coalition, from Santa Monica Spoke, BC Libre, the UCLA chapter of LACBC, our volunteer coordinator director Martine Lopez will be calling in, and we're also going to be hearing from Dorothy Wong towards the end of the show. It's Bike Month. May is National Bike Month, and next week is Bike Week. So there's a lot of what we're going to be talking about today is going to be around that theme. And we've got JJ Hoffman, River Ride Coordinator, coming up in just a minute. And Chicken Leather gave me a call, and he's on his way. So we'll be right back with a conversation with JJ Hoffman on Bike Talk, Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast.
Taking it fast, taking it slow, don't take it at all, just get up and go. Come on, let's go. Tired of sitting around the house, stand right up, move on out, let's go, oh baby, let's go. You don't need this, you won't need that, don't need your purse, just leave your hat, stop, stopping, dear, we're traveling far, if you want to look back, there's a mirror in the car. There's no need to procrastinate, hesitation only makes you late. Come on, let's go. What are we really rushing towards? Don't ask me back, get out the door. Let's go, alright, let's go. Do whatever it will take to get up and get out of here. You could rot sitting forever, waiting for the coast to clear. When you got plan B, and if that don't work, then you got plan C. Let's take the road, but not on track. The prettiest trails are off the path. Let's go.
All right. This is Bike Talk on Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast. And that was the Diddy Bops. And on the phone with me now is JJ Hoffman, the River Ride Director for the LACBC. Hey, JJ.
Well, hello.
How you doing this morning?
I'm well. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's hot here in the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm hanging in there.
Good.
So thanks for calling in.
Sure.
And so we are, of course, going to be talking about Bike Week and Bike Month shortly, but first and foremost, we have LACBC's biggest annual fundraiser right around the corner, and we would be remiss not to talk about it a little bit.
Well, absolutely. It is the best thing you can do with a bicycle, is ride the Los Angeles River with 2,500 of your closest friends.
Just 2,500 of your closest friends.
We've got 8 different rides to choose from this year, and every year, you know, for the last couple of years, we've been adding a new ride. This year, you can start and finish down at the Long Beach Aquarium, and you can choose to do a 70-mile from there, or you can do a 25-mile, we're calling the Long Beach Loop, And but then there's also 6 great rides over at that start and finish at the Autry National Center in Griffith Park. 100 miles, 70 miles, 50 miles, 36 miles. We have a 15-mile family ride and a ride for the kids. Kids 12 and under ride for free. The family ride is fantastic, and I really encourage families to come out this year because we're going to emphasize a lot of education to parents. Parents with, if your kid rides a bike, you should really know about the bike that he's riding, and you're going to get an opportunity to learn about that at the River Ride this year. We're also going to be unveiling our new campaign, which is Greenway 2020, and that's our campaign to complete all 51 miles of the river path. Right now, only 26 miles are completed, so you can imagine how fantastic that would be to have a 51-mile protected bikeway through the county of Los Angeles, and also going along a river, which is just, scenic and beautiful and tranquil, and that would just be amazing. And we feel like we could make that happen by the year 2020.
Excellent. So what we're talking,
but achievable.
So what we're talking about there, really, for those who are in the know, or maybe those who aren't, is we're talking about completing the gap that is downtown LA, basically.
Yes.
And continuing the path further upstream into the San Fernando Valley towards Canoga Park, right?
Yes, exactly.
So that it ultimately, when the whole project's done, you could hop on the path in the valley and essentially ride all the way to Long Beach.
Ride all the way to Long Beach.
If you want.
What could be better?
Not a whole lot. And we're doing this in partnership with LA River Corps and a bunch of other folks too, right?
Yes. Politicians and community members. We're gathering the coalition right now, and so we're going to unveil everything at the River Ride. But, there are a lot of interested parties that work along the river, revitalizing it and that care for it. But no one coalition that's been dedicated to the completion of the path. And that would include, parks and thinking about cleaning the water and, all aspects of the river.
Yeah, I'm sure Folar's on board with this too, right? I'm sure Folar's on board with this too.
I'm sure, yeah. We're getting those partners together, and Eric Bruins, who is our planning and policy director at LACBC, he's a big part of that the actual work. And I'm here to just kind of tell you all about it.
Excellent. So, wow, there's a lot going on this year with the River Ride. In addition to the usual, ride choices, and the fact that folks who live down in Long Beach or closer to Long Beach than Griffith Park could actually start from Long Beach and do a ride from there, which is fantastic. We got the LA River 2020 or Greenway 2020 project being introduced, education modules for kids and their families. Holy cow.
I know. And we're going to have great food. Whole Foods has come on board as a sponsor, and so there'll be a lot of refreshments along the way, and we've got great prizes this year. In fact, we're encouraging people to fundraise as part of their River Ride experience.
This is after all a fundraiser.
Online. You don't have to fundraise, but I really encourage you to do it because we have fantastic prizes.
Tell us about it.
The grand prize is a bike vacation to Tuscany, Italy, courtesy of Vermont Bicycle Tours. I mean, that is I can't imagine, I would kill to have something like that. Take a lovely bike tour in Tuscany. And then there's also another prize, a new Belgium cruiser. Now these cruiser bikes that we get from our sponsor, New Belgium, they are so limited edition. You can't buy these. The only way they use them, their employees get them. They earn them after so many years of working there, and they also give them away at events like this.
Wow.
So, and they're so cool. They really, the whole culture in Fort Collins and in Colorado around cruiser bikes, they really look at that bike as not just a fun way to get around, but it's art to them.
Uh-huh.
And I learned this recently when I took a tour of their factory, that they really do. There's a cruiser culture. And so I get it now. These cruiser bikes that they come up with every year, they really take a lot of time and effort in them. So whoever gets this cruiser bike, you're getting something that very few people have. And we have other bikes from DTLA bikes. Those are cool bikes.
Uh-huh. And this is
jerseys to give away, socks for just for getting even just a few dollars. You can also get for $500. If you raise $500, you can get entree into our VIP booth that day, which is fantastic. Great food, beer, massage. There's so many prizes that you could earn.
Wow, that
just
sounds
for
really
even
nice.
raising just a little bit of money. It's worth the effort to do.
How do people?
It's pretty easy.
How do people sign up to fundraise? I mean, obviously, anybody who does the ride is already supporting the LACBC because it is a fundraising event. But if people want to go that extra step and raise additional money and be part of this competition for all these great prizes, how do they go about doing that?
Well, you go to la-bike.org/RR fundraising, and you can just go to our website and click through, and you'll find that. And there's a link that's right there. Become a River Ride fundraiser today, and it will take you right to the page, and
so it walks you through it.
Or you can support somebody who's already fundraising as well.
I see. It walks you through it. And it walks you through pages on the active.com website?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, active.com/donate/River Ride.
Okay, that's the other way to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're doing it through active.com, so nobody should be alarmed if they click on it and find that they're leaving the LACBC website. That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, and the grand prize again is a tour of Tuscany, Italy by bike. But I don't know, that second place prize, the new Belgium Cruiser, not available anywhere except through special arrangement. That's,
I know.
I'm not sure which of the two I would prefer.
Right? I know.
That's a hard choice.
I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm fundraising.
All right.
I'm fundraising this year, although there's some people that I'm like, there's some awesome people fundraising. Thank you so much to our fundraisers.
We certainly thank all of our funders. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you about is, and I was thinking about this morning, is we have a deadline coming up in terms of the River Ride, and that would be our early bird registration, right?
Oh, yes, early bird registration. To save $10 off the registration fees, you got to sign up before May 15th.
Which is this week.
Yeah, it's this week.
Can you believe it?
No, I can't, actually. I just when you said that, I went, oh my gosh, it is.
So if you don't sign up, if you're thinking of doing the River Ride, you got to do it. You got to sign up before this Wednesday. Otherwise, the price is going to go up by $10.
Price will go up.
So 10 more smackers. So now's the time to make that move.
Yeah.
And sign up. And the registration's right on the website as well, right? It's just, if you go to la-bike.org, we have /River Ride.
Mm-hmm.
Or we also, I think we have pretty prominently displayed on the homepage the graphic for the River Ride. I would imagine if you just click on that.
Yeah, you just click on the bird on the bike, and that'll take you right to the page.
And this year
you can just download the PDF also, fill it in, fax it in, and that'll save you the online fees as well.
Yep, fax. We don't get a lot of faxes, but they do come in.
They do come in, or you can mail it.
Yeah,
and if it's postmarked before that day, then you'll still get the saving.
So we'll honor it.
Yes.
We'll honor that postmark as long as it's by May 15th.
Right.
So, and that and this year's logo for the River Ride has got a sort of a phoenix rising from the ashes theme, does it not?
It does.
That's fun.
It does.
That's a theme for this year, isn't it?
It is the theme for this year. Last year was the Ride to the End of the World because it was the year 2012. So, not much of us believe that the Mayans had everything going on. So we thought, well, this could be the very last time we do this. But the world did not end, so
we're back. we're back and we've risen from the ashes.
Also, I think it kind of ties in nicely with the whole idea of revitalizing the Los Angeles River. That for so many years the city and county kind of turned and the residents kind of turned their back on it, but not anymore.
You're getting very philosophical about this.
The bridge behind the bird this year is the LACBCbikemonth bridge that's going to go up very soon.
That's right. That's the bridge.
It's not up yet, but that's the design for it, and I think it's just gorgeous.
That's the bridge that they're going to build just north of Los Feliz Boulevard.
Right.
Where Los Feliz crosses over the LA River. They're going to build it just a little north of that. Anybody who rides the path is probably familiar with the horse crossing that goes down in the river and then comes right across the path and then goes onto the freeway, and it's going to be basically right there. Yeah, basically right there, and it'll be multimodal for bikes, for pedestrians, and for horses. Wow. That's going to be exciting. I know. So much going on. Yeah, so much going on. It's really positive stuff that happens. All right. So, I don't think we said it yet, but the date of the LA River Ride is Sunday, June 9th. Sunday, June 9th. Sunday, June 9th. The majority of the rides starting and ending in Griffith Park at the Autry Center. Mm-hmm. With an option to start and end in Long Beach at the Aquarium of the Pacific, right? That's right. Fantastic. Anything else we need to know right now? I guess kids 12 and under ride free. Bring the family, and we'll have other fun things, fun surprises. Bring extra cash to get yourself a cold beer afterwards, and listen to the music. And we've got raffle prizes as well. Wow! Come out. Come on out, Sunday, June 9th, and be sure to register before this Wednesday if you want to take advantage of the early bird price. Yes. All right, JJ. Okay. Thank you so much for calling, and we're looking forward to June 9th. Yay. All right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
I live in this country now. I'm called by this name. I speak this language. It's not quite the same. For no other reason than this, it's my home. And the places I used to be far from are gone. You've traveled this long, you just have to go on. Don't even look back to see how far you've come. Though your body is bending under the load, there is nowhere to stop anywhere on this road. My heart is breaking up, cannot sleep. I love a man who's afraid of me. He believes if he doesn't stand guard with the knife, I'll make him my slave for the rest of his life. I love this hour when the tide is just turning. There will be an end to the longing and yearning. If I can stand up to angels and men, I'll never get swallowed in darkness again. Long, you just have to go on. Don't even look back to see how far you've come. Though your body is bending under the load, there is nowhere to stop anywhere on the street.
All right, that is Lhasa on Kill Radio, Bike Talk, KPFK on the podcast. My name is Colin Bogart. It's the second Saturday of the month, which means LACBC is in the house for Kill Radio. We've been kindly invited to guest host on the second Saturday of every month. And I've got on the phone now, I've got Daniela Alcedo from the Pomona Valley Bicycle Coalition. You there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Okay. Oops. Hang on a second.
Hi, good morning.
Hang on a second. Could you, I hit the wrong fader. So now you're on.
Okay.
Sorry about that. My mistake.
We'll do it over again.
Yeah, so Daniela, who's there with you again?
I'm here with Asha and Maria, all ladies.
Asha and Maria.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ladybike.
You're all sitting around drinking coffee, I hear.
I'm sorry?
You're all sitting around drinking coffee.
Yeah, we're having coffee and breakfast and talking bike talk with you guys, so we're super excited.
That sounds great. So,
We're
Pomona
go
Valley
ahead.
Bike Coalition, you guys have something going on today, I hear.
Yeah, we're also excited for that. We're going to be part of the Pomona Art Walk today, and we're going to be doing bike maintenance and education. We'll be doing maintenance with Ontario Wheelhouse, which is a co-op here in Ontario, and we will, on One More Move, will also be helping us with bike maintenance, and then we will be doing some education presentations and giveaways, as well as we're going to make spoke cart art for kids to do some little fun designs for their bikes. And then at night, we're going to do a crazy night light bike ride around the downtown area. So it's fun. It's going to be a fun day, fun-packed day.
And we also have some local artists that have contributed some bike art that we're going to be exhibiting through a gallery downtown.
Yeah, so.
Pomona.
This sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. It's our first time being part of the art walk, and it's a big event for Pomona, so we're excited, and we hope that we can continue doing this for next year and probably in the future, just collaborating with them. The artists have been really great and helpful, and yeah, even one gallery, it's a gallery that we're showing our art to, he's a really big supporter of bikes, so it's great.
That is fantastic. Now, Art Walk, so this Art Walk is an annual event or a monthly event?
A monthly event. It's every second Saturday of the month.
Oh, wow. And so this is the first one?
And fourth, but the second one is the biggest one. And they have like a farmer's market. They close some of the streets. A lot of galleries are open. A lot of food and drinks and everything's going on.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're pretty excited. There's also, I forgot to mention, another gallery, Gallery 611. They will be doing some more bike art, and they're going to do some bike crit races as well during the nighttime. So it's going to be a really busy night for bikes.
Wow. And where exactly is this art walk happening in Pomona?
It's happening in the downtown core, which is off Gary. There's not an exact address. There's Thomas Plaza, but our sculpture, we're going to be doing all the maintenance and education in the sculpture garden, which is 238 West 2nd Street. And then that's where we're going to be doing all our activities, and then we're going to be doing the spoke cart art in the main core of the farmers market. So it's not that far from the Foothill Transit Station, so if people want to take the bus down, it's just a $2.50 ride down to visit us, and it's lots of fun. It's just right there in walking distance. It's really a small little core, so it's not like it's anything big. And it's really close to a lot of buses and bus lines.
So it's not hard to find.
So we hope that we can get people from all over the county to visit us.
There's a Metrolink station. There's a Metrolink station right near there too, right?
And then we're going to be doing a night ride at like around 9 p.m. We have glow in the dark hairspray and colors and and like jewelry, and we're going to just throw that on and encourage people to wear as much shiny stuff as possible and just kind of get a little crazy rowdy, and it'll be fun. It was Maria got inspired by the idea when she went to the Claremont colleges. They did something like that last week, and she's like, "Oh, we should do that again for our event." So we're pulling it off. We'll see how it goes, but I'm sure it's going to be lots of fun.
Sounds great. And this Art Walk event is free, am I right?
Yes, it's free for everybody, and so is our education and maintenance that we'll be doing. Everything is all free and open to the public, so we're encouraging everyone to go. And we are really excited because we have some new league-certified instructors in the area, and they will be helping put on this education presentation. So we are getting, we have a big amount of, or large amount of LCIs that will be helping put this on. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to do more events like this, more education and training for people all around the area.
That's right. Oh, that's fantastic. So today's event starts at what time?
This event starts at 3 o'clock starts our maintenance and the education part until about 6:30, and then at night is the art galleries and the spoke card art, and the night bike ride is at 9 p.m. So everything really is from 3 to 9 p.m.
Nice. Nobody has to get up early.
No one has to get up early at all. They could just roll out of bed.
Excellent. So now this week is Bike Week.
Yeah, we're really excited for that one. And then after that, that's kind of our kickoff for Bike Week. And for Bike Week, which is Monday, we'll be actually be doing two events. On Wednesday, we'll be doing a guided bike ride along the Pacific Electric Trail, which is a separated bike lane, leaving Claremont into Rancho Cucamonga. We're only doing 12 miles. And it's also going to be a memorial ride, as that's the same night as the memorial bike ride. And there is actually a ghost bike pretty close to the trail that we're going to visit. And then on Thursday, we're going to have a pit stop with the city of Pomona at the Pomona Foothill Transit Station in downtown Pomona. It's I don't think there's an actual address, but it's on 1st and Main. And that starts at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and we'll be with the city of Pomona as well as Coat Cyclery, a bike shop, and we'll be giving away free swag that we got from LA Metro as well as some snacks. And Coat Cyclery will be providing some patch kits and some water bottles, I believe.
Terrific.
And then at night, we're going to do a Bike to Work happy hour at
Tell us about
the
that.
Claremont. And that's always fun because they have happy hour prices all night long. So that's a perfect place to have, great food and drinks, to congratulate yourself that you bike to work.
Where's that going to be?
That's going to be the Bike to Work day, and the Bike to Work happy hour is Thursday. Next Thursday, the 16th, the Bike to Work day is from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and the Bike to Work happy hour is from 5 p.m. to whenever you want to be there.
Where is the happy hour after party going to be at?
It's at the Press. It's 129 North Harvard Street in Claremont.
I see.
It's kind of like the only two bars in the Claremont area, but it's a really great place. They're really bike friendly as well, and maybe because one of our committee members lives there, and they really support us. So they're great people. So we're having it there again.
So the Bike from Work happy hour thing is an opportunity to have a little drink and celebrate Bike to Work Day with your fellow bicycling friends.
Yeah, and the nachos. They're really good.
And the nachos.
Get the nachos.
Can't forget about the nachos.
They're the energizer that you're going to need to get home.
Okay. And and of course, we can be responsible if you're not fit to ride home, you can take the bus for free on Bike to Work Day.
Yeah.
Which also means you can get a ride home.
We're hoping that we can get a few folks to Bike to Work, and so far, Asha says she's going to try to bike to work that day.
It's not super bad. It's about a 9-mile ride, but it's the first time I'm trying it, so I'm going to make the effort and then bike. I live in Claremont, so I'm going to bike back and just end up at the Press probably.
Party with us.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Anything else that Pomona Valley Bike Coalition is working on or has happening for Bike Month that we haven't mentioned yet?
There will be on Bike Education 101 at Cal Poly campus on May 25th, a Saturday, at 9 a.m. to about 4 or 5 p.m. and this is through the LA County Metro and their reach to get more bike education out there.
And the Bike Coalition.
So we will be participating on that event on May 25th at Cal Poly. The information still needs to be figured out a little bit, but people can always contact us on our email or on our Facebook page and to get more information if they're interested in signing up. So we're excited for that because we're hoping that's the start of some more education that we want to do in the area, and both in English and in Spanish.
So this one's going to be an English language class, and it's a free bike safety course on Saturday, May 25th at Cal Poly Pomona. Anybody who's interested can contact you through the Pomona Valley Bike Coalition website?
Yeah, our website has our email. They could also tweet us, Twitter, and then Facebook us as well. And it comes with, free bike helmet and lights as well, and cool people, and get to know your local community.
All right.
So,
and this is this class is limited to 12 people, right?
Yes.
So anybody who's
if
interested,
someone's really interested, they should sign up and contact us as soon as possible.
Yep, space is limited for that. Okay,
Yeah.
They can also contact us at the LA County Bike Coalition. You can contact. They could actually contact me at the LACBC.
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
Because we're coordinating all of that along with Cal Poly Pomona and along with you, of course. So that's Saturday, May 25th. Anything else that we haven't touched upon? You got any campaigns or projects or updates that you might want to tell us about?
So far for the Pomona Bike Master Plan, there was a lot of work on that last year, and it's still getting worked on because it got incorporated with the general master plan for the city. And so we're still waiting on that, but it has a good chance of passing since it's going to be under the transportation element. And if it's incorporated there and if it gets updated, then there's a good chance that it will go through. So far, we're still waiting and hearing back waiting for news on that. But from what I know, it's that there's hopefully a good chance that it will pass. It's just not as soon as we had hoped.
I see. So you're waiting.
So far, that's our only campaign that we're really working on for the area, and besides that, we'll hopefully also increase our bike education efforts as well.
Yeah, terrific. So basically, as far as the Bike Master Plan goes, people just need to keep an eye on your website, and as soon as you know anything, as far as any critical meetings with City Council or votes to take place, I'm sure you'll alert everybody.
Just to keep an eye on our website in case there's a call of action that we need people to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, quick recap. We got Art Walk today starting at 3 o'clock in downtown Pomona. And then, if I remember correctly, you said you've got a ride happening on Wednesday. And you've got a pit stop Thursday morning and the after-hour party on Thursday evening. And for more details, people can go to your website, which is... What is your website URL? I keep forgetting.
We are, I think we're PV Bikes WordPress. We're WordPress.com. So I'm not even 100% sure.
So I want to give a shout out to everyone who's on Twitter. Thanks for tweeting us. And just as a reminder, we are at PV Bike. So please follow us there for any updates for our events. But on a final note, anyone who lives in the Pomona Valley area, which encompasses Covina, Laverne, West Covina, Pomona, Claremont, Upland, Chino Hills, Diamond Bar, if you're within maybe even a 15-mile radius of us in Pomona, you're welcome to join the coalition and find out what kind of work we're doing in your communities. It's kind of touching lines with San Gabriel Valley, even parts of Riverside County or San Bernardino County even, but we're all like Pomona Valley. Anyone who wants to join, please come and attend one of our meetings or events, and we'll tell you more how we can help you do more advocacy in your community as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
So, we're really strong on Twitter, so we really like to have a lot of followers, and we get our words and our message out there as much as possible.
All right, terrific. Well, thanks for calling in. Hope today goes really well. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I know, we're excited. We hope to see a lot of you guys out there. Definitely come hang out with us. We're a fun group.
All right. So
All right,
Daniela,
Colin,
Maria, and
thanks so
Asha.
much. You have a good day.
Great, Daniela, Asha, and Maria, thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, it's Bike Talk on Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast. I'm Colin Bogart, and it's the second Saturday of the month, LACBC Theme Day co-host for Bike Talk. That was, what was that? That was Tin Hat? No, that was Evan Lurie, in case you're curious. It was Evan Lurie from an album called Selling Water by the Side of the River. I thought that was kind of an appropriate song. Or appropriate to play given our discussion of River Ride at the beginning. But waste no more time. We've got Cynthia Rose from Santa Monica Spoke on the phone. Cynthia?
Hello, Kill Radio.
Hello. Good morning.
And our infamous leader, Colin Bogart. Such a great, what do they call, DJs these days.
You flatter me. Keep
You're
doing
a
it.
Great job. I'm listening in.
Keep doing it. I enjoy it.
Happening.
Santa Monica Spoke has a gazillion things going on, does it not?
We've had a gazillion things happening leading up to this wonderful bike month, and we have more going in the future. I guess just to kind of, if I can do a linear synopsis, we had our first ever Kinnickle Mass, which was just so much fun, and again, it was, our city is very responsive, and our Office of Sustainability was the sponsor of that event, and we had over 120 participants, families with their kids on bikes, kids in trailers, and we took a little ride around the city. We got a little education in there, and then we had pizza.
Wow.
And prizes. And you can see, we'll have another post up soon on our website, which is snspoke.org. But on our Facebook page, there's some great pictures that were taken of the event, and City TV has a video that has some really great shots also.
Cool.
So I guess that was the first thing that that led in, at least for us at Santa Monica Spoke, we're participating with Safe Routes to School here in Santa Monica, because we got some grant funding, and we have 4 pilot schools that are being tested here in Santa Monica. We're trying to create a curriculum for moving forward teaching bike education in the schools, and I helped I led the charge on our first pilot school, teaching the curriculum to some boys and girls at the Smash School, which was awesome. They are just a terrific group of kids, and they're really excited about riding their bikes and learning how to be safe and ride around the community. So that was tremendous fun, and that we just kind of wrapped up the classroom and on-street skills course part of that this last week, and we're planning a little group ride with the kids that went through the course so far, and then from that experience we'll move forward and create some curriculums at the rest of the school in the pilot program, and then hopefully beyond in the after-school care, and the rest of the schools in Santa Monica can utilize, so that we can get that education right there in the schools and get kids so that they can get to school in a more healthy and sustainable way, so that we eliminate those single passenger vehicles that are clogging all around our schools. Anytime anyone who either lives around a school or drops their kids off to school in any manner sees the chaos that happens at morning drop-off and afternoon pickup, it's truly, for me, it's a truly frightening experience to think that kids have to navigate that to get to and from school. Truly frightening. So Safe Routes to School is a very, very important component of moving to the future in our city, and our state, and our country.
No doubt about it.
So then, of course, it's Bike Month.
Oh, yeah, Bike Month.
So we're obviously super excited, and the League of American Bicyclists, or the Bike League, is, this is a national event where things happen everywhere, all over our country, to bring, to highlight the bicycle and its benefits, and whereas it may not be, as some people, it may not be the solution to all of our problems, it's a key component on how we can move forward in the future and make a better, healthier, less CO2 way to get around, multimodal, however you do it. The bicycle can be a huge part of getting us in and around our cities, and takes up much less room than cars, obviously, and even buses. So although buses and public transit are hugely important as far as reducing our single passenger trips and congestions on our roads.
Yeah, I hear there's some train coming to Santa Monica in the not too distant future.
Yeah, we are waiting. We're seeing the overpasses go up, and the Expo Blue Line will hit the beach at some point in the next. I hate to even give it a year, but I think the last dates, projected dates, for 2016. But that's it may be 2015. It seems like a long way away, but it's, you know, it's moving quick. Look
Yeah.
at it's already May of 2013.
I know.
And we've got bridges, and we're planning our Esplanade, where this is, and as much as the Expo line is a really great connectivity in Los Angeles as a whole, it's also unique in that the terminus for the Expo line is at the beach. There
Nice.
aren't any like that. So this is going to be a really exceptional thing for our city, and it will be, I think, an attraction for people around the world. We have the Santa Monica Pier, and quite literally, when you get off that train, you will be able to look down the street and see the Santa Monica Pier in its, you know, historical glory, and beyond that, the Pacific Ocean.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that.
So you can go from Pomona, where they're having that wonderful art walk today, all the way out to the Pacific Ocean and never have to get into your car. It might take a little while, but
it can be done.
It'll be a nice, fun, relaxing trip.
Yep. So what do we got? What's Santa Monica Spoke got going? What do you got happening this week for Bike Week? We're itching to hear about it.
Well, Bike Week is fun, as we know, and action-packed. We are making an attempt to have something going on, at least one thing, every single day during Bike Week. So if you have, as an audience, have ideas on something you want to do, we want to help you support it. But the ones that are already on the books and kind of there are, well, we start with, you know, Monday is Fix Your Bike Day. So we have many of our bike shops are participating and doing free bike safety checks and either discount tune-ups or coupons off of tune-ups. And we have a list of those on our website. And then Tuesday is kind of, well, Tuesday, what is it? It's a Blessing of the Bicycles. Is that Good Samaritan Hospital? Is that where it is?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that's not in Santa Monica.
Not quite
That
Santa
is
Monica, but that's okay.
A wonderful event that we have listed on our website that people want to participate in. But we're going to call that Ladies' Choice Ride Day. So we're going to do like a early morning ride and go have coffee and just talk about the benefits and challenges and just have fun talking about riding our bicycles. And it's open to all genders, but it's going to be ladies' choice on what we do and what we talk about. And we will also do a sunset ride where we'll probably do something along the beach on our beautiful Marvin Broad Trail, and then end up at some kind of libations. And one of our we have several businesses that are participating in Bike Month discounts. And one of them is a Mexican restaurant right on Ocean Avenue. So we may partake there. Again, it's going to be ladies' choice.
So we'll see.
Come out, ladies, and make your choices known. And
where are you meeting?
We'll continue on from there.
Where are you going to meet for that?
Probably, well, it'll go up on our website because those are not settled at this point. There'll be somewhere in and around the downtown Santa Monica area, probably at the Bike Center or somewhere around there.
Okay, so stay tuned for details.
That's an easy place for people to find. But they can find that information at smspoke.org. We have posts for each day of our event, but we have a Bike Month tab where you can navigate to all of the information, hopefully easily, to find out what's happening on any particular day.
Okay. So let's say I think we're on Wednesday now.
Wednesday is, as we know, Metro that's a guided ride day. So we are going to take a wonderful guided tour of new facilities and celebrate the rise in ridership since we passed our bike action plan in 2011. Since then we have green bike lanes, we have buffered bike lanes, we've got great signal detection, sharrows, and we're just going to celebrate all of those by riding those and showing people what they are and how they can use those to create routes to get to and from their favorite places around the city. We will also be making a special announcement that day, which I can't share any more than that right now.
Ooh.
But
very mysterious.
That particular ride to give a hint, that particular ride will begin and end at City Hall.
Oh, okay.
So, when we start our ride, when we come back to City Hall, we will have some announcements and some press, and people who have not seen our bike center can travel on over to our Santa Monica Bike Center and get a quick tour. And then we're going to head over to West 4th and Jane for a handlebar happy hour to celebrate the announcement that will have been made just prior.
Okay.
So that will be all kinds of fun. We had our handlebar happy hour last couple of years for Bikes from Work Day, but this year we're going to have it on Wednesday after this celebration.
Oh,
and that'll go from 5 till whenever.
You have to beat us all to it, huh?
I didn't even think of that, but if you say so, then we'll go with that.
I'm just kidding.
But it'll be fun. So
no, it'll be great.
One more, instead of most of the handlebar happy hours are on Thursday, now you have an opportunity to do one on Wednesday, and then in our city, and then go back to your city, wherever that may be, to do your own local handlebar happy hour.
There we go. Sounds great.
On Thursday, which of course is the wonderful Bike to Work Day, and I encourage people to sign up on Metro's site. You can register to pledge to ride your bike to work that day, and in that you could earn or you get a chance to win a new bicycle and other great prizes from Metro and REI. So that information is on most Bike to Work web pages, but it is definitely on ours. You can have a direct link to pledge to Bike to Work, and then in and around the city of Santa Monica, we have. Last year I think we beat the region. We had like 15 pit stops in Santa Monica, believe it or not. And this year we have maybe almost 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have almost 15 this year so far. So Santa Monica Spoke joins Co-Opportunity again, and we will be at 15th and Broadway, and Helen's is on Broadway. We will join our City of Santa Monica in front of City Hall, which always has a big presentation there, or a big presence there, and we have a brand new park that has been installed in front of City Hall, and that. So you'll be able to see that, and so Spoke will be there with City of Santa Monica, and they have lots of stuff. And then Bike Center has made-to-order peanut butter sandwiches with all kinds of toppings that you can choose, and that's for bike commuters if you want to stop by there. And then if you can go to our website, and then REI, Helen's, as I said, Santa Monica College Bike Club is having a pit stop in their new wonderful bike corral that can lock up about 400 bikes, I think it is. So that's a sight for sore eyes. And they've got 2 of those bike work stands, or 1 bike work stand that has tools and a stand. So if you need to do some repairs on your bike, it's there 24/7 for you to use.
Wow. So the pit stops.
Awesome.
So the pit stops. You said there's close to 15 of them, and people can look them up either on the Santa Monica Spoke website, or they can go to metro.net/Bike Week. I think there's a map there for all of LA County.
And some of those stops are not listed on Metro's map. I'm going to send it to them, so hopefully that the rest of the people in the region will know what's going on in Santa Monica. But some people create their pit stops and don't necessarily file them with Metro.
I see.
You can always find out. I'm going to watch the Metro map, and we also have our emails out to our different businesses, and the city is doing the same, reaching out to different companies to do pit stops. So we will try to keep our list on our webpage, and that day for Thursday will be updated with all the possible pit stops that you could do in Santa Monica.
I see. So Santa Monica Spoke website is the place to go for the most current info for pit stops in Santa Monica on Thursday.
Yeah, anything we can find will be listed there for
Terrific.
Sure. So then, of course, we have, moving on from Thursday, we have Bike Night at the Hammer on Friday, which is a wonderful event. If you've never gone to that, we love this event. It is so fun. so relaxing. It's just everything bike portraits and just whether you can ride your bike into a museum down a red carpet and then ride it around inside. That's always a good day, right?
Yeah. And are you guys leading a feeder ride to the Bike Night at the Hammer?
We are. We're leading another group ride, and we're going to leave again from the Santa Monica Bike Center about 6:45, I think, this year.
Uh-huh.
We left at 6:30 last year, and I think we got there a little too early to get some of the red carpet fun. So we're going to leave a little bit later. It didn't take us long to get there. It's a nice leisurely ride, and we'll arrive a little after 7 at the Hammer. But we'll publish our route, so people can actually meet us at the Bike Center at 6:30, or they can pick us up en route. So we'll be traveling right up Broadway for sure, and then we'll make some jogs around over there when we get to West LA and find some nice, the best streets we can to navigate under the 405 mess.
Uh-huh.
And then over on and up into the Hammer. And it's also, we'll coordinate for people who want to ride back with us, or we'll make sure you have a nice route to get you back home. So you can ask us about that when you meet up with us, or if you see us around at the Hammer, please say hi. And if you're going back to Santa Monica, we'll be glad to give you a route that'll get you back there nice and safe.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful ride, too, in the evening, nice and peaceful after all the chaos in Westwood at 7 p.m. when we get there.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a great event. It's one not to be missed. There's food, there's beverage, there's, as I said, there's bike portraits, there's reflector art, there's a bubble machine that you power with your bicycle, there's ping pong. And aside from that, there's all the wonderful exhibits that you get into for free that night. So it's not just about bicycles and experiencing art and experiencing the community and seeing all your wonderful friends. And LACBC is, one of our sponsors or one of the co-sponsors, and UCLA Transportation. So it's a great, great event that they're putting on, and we celebrate it.
Yeah,
we're thankful to have it every year.
Yeah, there's also going to be there's going to be a large map of the city, and people are going to be encouraged to, I think they're going to be asked to put pins on the map. I'm not sure, but I think there's going to be a huge map, and it's going to be talking about various bike projects all around the city. And I think we're going to have petitions there for specific projects that are being advocated for. And then I don't know the details of it, but I'm also told there's going to be a special video booth. It's going to be sort of like the bike version of StoryCorps, except it's going to be video.
What did they call that? They said squeaky wheel.
Something like that.
The squeaky wheel, where you can rant and rave about the bad and the good biking experiences in LA.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
And that's LACBC Lab.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that too. Yeah, so Bike Night at the Hammer, catching the feeder ride at the Santa Monica Bike Center if you're over on that side of town. And let's see, do you have anything else going on in Bike Month that we haven't mentioned yet?
Well, not going on in Bike Month, but right after Bike Month, we have June 1st, so that'll cap the other end of Bike Month. We have the Santa Monica Festival, which is a really big, great, huge fun event here in Santa Monica. It's at Clover Park, which is about 25th and Ocean Park, and it's a sustainable festival. It's all powered by solar, and it's either waste-free or low waste because everything is recycled. Santa Monica Spoke, this will be, I think, our 4th annual bike exhibition where we bring out, all kinds of different bikes and similar bikes set up in different ways so that people can see how they can personalize their bike to suit their purposes and their riding needs. So whether it's road riding or off-road riding, whether it's carrying cargo or children, whether it's a folding bike or a tandem, we will have personal bikes and bikes from different retailers in and around the area just for you to look at and drool over and find out about. We'll also have a bike learning center where we'll have some talks about rules of the road and how you can learn your rights and responsibilities. Also, there will be a kids rodeo, which is a really, really great fun for your kids. They can go through and learn how to ride their bikes. And we're joined this year by Rock and Rollers, Jim Shanneman over in Culver City and Culver City Bike Coalition, and they'll set up a whole road course for kids to run through and learn and have fun on their bikes. And they'll have helmet giveaways. They'll have helmet decorating. This is just going to be a crazy, crazy fun bike event. But you have this whole other festival that has food and just all kinds of retailers, and all of the departments of our city in Santa Monica have their little booths, have their booths there. So it's a great way to find out about sustainability and also experience a really fun day with music and entertainment and just anything possible. It's like 10,000 people show up at this event.
Wow.
It's really, really fun.
And that's on June 1st, you said. That's a Saturday, right?
So that's how we're going to cap off Bike Month.
That's sort of your bookend. Got it.
And then, of course, River Ride, June 9th, but we've already spoken about that with the awesome J.J. Hoffman.
Oh, yeah. So, all of this, I'm sure, is on the Santa Monica Spoke website.
Yes, it is. Well, the festival hasn't gone up yet, but it will be soon. But if you stay tuned to SantaMonicaSMSpoke.org, you will find out all of what is going on in Santa Monica, and our Facebook page, which is Santa Monica Spoke, chapter of LACBC.
All right.
But you can find links to all of that on our page. So
yeah,
we invite you to come join us. Whether you live in Santa Monica or just like to visit, we would love to play with you on the bike.
Excellent. Great, Cynthia. Wow, you guys really do have a ton of stuff happening next week. Chapeau for all your efforts and all your work in Santa Monica. It's very exciting.
And thanks for the mothership for all the support that we get from
LACBC.
Yes. Because we can't, this is all about collaboration, and that's why we have regional chapters now, and that's why LACBC and all of our regional chapters are reaching critical mass, where just the snowball is growing, and it's unstoppable, and it's a good thing.
Yes, it is. And I think we also have links on the LACBC website that'll take you to a lot of these events that Cynthia's talking about, as well as to all the local chapters. So, Cynthia, thank you so much for calling in this morning.
My pleasure.
And you have a great weekend.
Thank you for leading the ship over here on our second Saturday LACBC Bike Talk.
Thank you. And we'll talk to you later, and we'll see you. Wow, if I don't see you.
Oh, one thing we should mention, Colin.
What's that?
Is the 4 perspectives. Is it 4 or 5?
Oh, I'm going to mention that later.
Okay. So,
I didn't want to steal from your time.
Okay, so just think about me when you do that.
Oh, that's right.
I'll be listening in and just rah-rahing from here.
Okay, no, you're right. Actually, duh. No, we should mention it now then. We do have an event coming up on Wednesday, May 22nd at the LACBC headquarters in downtown LA. It's California Rules of the Road from 4 Perspectives, and Cynthia is one of our guest speakers that night. It's going to be at 634 South Spring Street at 7 p.m. It's free for LACBC members and $10 for guests, and we're going to be talking about the rules of the road. And we have a number of guests, including Cynthia. We also have Ted Rogers. We're going to have Sergeant John Alftenberg from LAPD. We have James L. Pocrass from Pocrass and De Los Reyes legal firm, who are one of the sponsors of the pocket guide that we just recently released.
Which is a great pocket guide, by the way.
Thank you. We're very happy with it.
Great resource for cyclists, and something that we've already been. Although I know that's the launch kind of, we gave it to our students at our Safe Roads to School class, and they were really pleased to get it.
Yeah. And then we have a tentative 5th guest that we haven't officially announced yet. But it does appear that we are going to have a representative from the LA County Sheriff's Department who's going to participate in this discussion as well. So stay tuned for that. But,
So we have, what's great about this event is not only are we're sharing those rules of the road and something that LACBC and all of our local chapters champion for, but we're going to have perspectives from legal, law enforcement, the blogosphere and somebody who really stays in tune with that in our LACBC board member, Ted Rogers.
Yep.
Myself as an advocate at a local, as a so graciously put, from local to national level. I think that's a little bit grandiose, but true, I guess. And then our new sheriff, who I'm told is also a female.
Yes.
So we have the female perspective and all the other stuff.
We're told that she, we have to confirm all the details, but we're told that she is lieutenant, I think, with the Sheriff's Department in La Crescenta, and is an avid cyclist and is part of a cycling team that the Sheriff's Department has. So we're hoping to confirm that and post the bio and everything and update the website early this coming week. So, but I'm very excited about that event, and we thank you. And we thank you for your participation in it.
I'll contribute what I can.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in and giving us the scoop on Bike Week and Bike Month in Santa Monica. Great things happening. And once again, if anybody wants more information about what's happening in Santa Monica, you can go to the Santa Monica Spoke website. It's smspoke.org?
smspoke.org.
All right. Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you, Colin. We'll see you.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so once again, you are listening to Bike Talk on Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast. This is the second Saturday of the month. LACBC, LA County Bicycle Coalition, guest hosting. And what do you know? I'm joined in studio now by Ray from BC Libre. Good morning.
Good morning, Colin.
Let's see, are we live?
Yes, I believe we are.
You see, you're professional. You actually have headphones on.
Oh, yes.
I should have put mine on. But Ray, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, you're here to tell us about activities over at BC Libre, a program of LACBC. It's the maybe real quick tell people, what is BC Libre in case they're not familiar?
Well, let's see. In short, BC Libre is a non-profit, do-it-yourself bicycle workshop where you can come in and learn how to fix your own bike. It's a pet project of the LACBC, and we are open 3 days a week from 4 to 7, and we encourage people to come in and bring their bikes in if they want to learn how to fix whatever problem they might have with it.
Terrific. And this is basically right by Good Sam Hospital on 6th Street.
Yes.
6th and Lucas.
Yes, we're right across the street from the Good Samaritan Hospital on 6th Street at the corner of Lucas, right where the Dash bus turns to.
That's handy.
Yeah.
So, Ray, BC Libre has you guys are really active for Bike Week.
Yeah,
that's very exciting.
Yeah, we're all excited and raring to go. We've been wrapping up our schedule, trying to get ready for this Bike to Work Week, and like the Metro says, bikes here, bikes go there, bikes the Metro, bikes go everywhere. Okay, let's see. Let me break down the schedule here.
So Monday,
Monday, May 13th, the kickoff event at the Grand Park downtown on Grand Street between First and Temple. That's going to inaugurate the whole week for us here in downtown Central City and Central City West. And then right after that starts at 10 o'clock and continues till about 12 o'clock. After that, you're welcome to come over to BC Libre, where we will be having extended hours, and we'll be open from 12 to 7 that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's for Fix Your Bike Day.
Yes.
That's the theme of Monday is Fix Your Bike Day. So you guys are extending your hours. You're normally 4 to 7 on Mondays, but you're going to go noon to 7.
Yes.
And so anybody who wants to, they can stop by and get some help.
Yes,
doing some repairs on their bikes.
So. And we encourage you to come in, bring your bike in, and get it ready for the rest of the week, because we want to see you on the bike.
All week long.
All week long.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Is Blessing of the Bicycles.
Yes, 2013, Blessing of the Bicycles at the Good Samaritan Hospital, right on the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer, I think.
Whitmer.
Yes. Yes. And the event will be starting up at the Whitmer Street entrance, the main drive-through and turnabout. And come down.
BC Libre is going to be there as well. Am I correct?
Yes, I believe so.
I think you guys are going to have some folks there to kind of help people with any quick check of their bike.
Very much so. We're not going to be in full technical regalia there, but we will be giving advice and quick fixes to people.
Just in case you missed out on Monday.
Yes. Of course, we'd like you to get there early because they are having a free breakfast.
Free breakfast?
Free breakfast, yes indeed.
Oh, man.
And then they'll be blessing the bicycles. And we'll also be awarding the Golden Spoke Award for 2013.
Yep.
Stay tuned and see who that is.
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I know who it is. It's Bill Rosendahl.
Oh.
Bill Rosendahl is being
Congratulations, Bill.
honored for the Golden Spoke Award. He's been doing a lot to support bicycling, especially as the chair of the Transportation Committee for LA City Council.
Wow.
And he's terming out. He's going to be stepping down shortly. And so, it was good timing.
Hate to see you go.
Yeah, we certainly do. He's been a real champion for the past couple of years. So he's going to be getting the Golden Spoke Award.
Wow.
And then, for anybody who's not familiar, the Blessing of the Bicycles, it's a multi-denominational blessing, and you basically, the idea is to get your bike blessed for the year. And like Ray said, free breakfast. There's usually some T-shirts and some pins floating around as well. So there's free goodies, but it's a really fun event, and that starts at like 8 in the morning at Good Sam. So you got to get up for that. But remember, you can have breakfast there. And BC Libre will be there supporting it as well.
Yes, and they also encourage you to email any friends or loved ones that you wish to have honored at the event. At the address at bicycles@goodsam.org.
I missed that.
Okay.
And then
Wednesday
is a guided ride day, and BC Libre is doing a ride.
Yes, we are holding a ride in honor of the Ride of Silence, which commemorates all these fallen bicyclists around LA and throughout the general area.
Mm-hmm.
I think it covers is it nationwide?
It's a national event.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a national event. This is actually the 10th anniversary of the Ride of Silence.
Yes.
And so there's lots of them going on all over the place. But it's nice to hear that BC Libre is organizing one and starting and ending from BC Libre.
Yes. We'll be running through the Pico Union area and then also through the downtown area. A lot of passengers get hit down there, and a lot of people going to work get trampled and or run over. And we will be meeting at BC Libre at 7:00 p.m. and take off on the loop through downtown, and then back up around MacArthur Park and back to BC Libre. It'll be about 2-hour ride, hopefully.
Sounds great. And that's a Ride of Silence. It's very interesting. I don't know if you've done one before, Ray. I have. The idea behind the Ride of Silence is in memory of people who've been injured or killed while biking. And as the name implies, you're supposed to do the entire ride in silence. You're not supposed to say anything, make any sound at all. And it's quite a sight to have a bunch of people riding together around, and they're being very quiet.
Wow.
And I think you're going to be pretty stunned.
Yeah.
It's a really emotional and powerful thing to do. And so I'm really glad you guys are organizing that. And
we're looking forward to it. I'll be stunned if I stay silent myself, but I'll try.
You have to do your best.
Yes.
And there's lots of Ride of Silence rides happening all over LA. But if you're in the area around BC Libre, by all means, come at 7:00 and join that one.
And if you need to find out about other rides that are happening in the area, call us up at 213-261-5626, and we'll see if we can get you directed to the proper website where you can get more information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can also go to the LA-bike.org website.
There you
go. On the Bike Coalition's website, there's an events page. If you click on the events page, you will find a whole listing of stuff, and then we've got links to a lot of them.
Yes.
So Thursday is Bike to Work Day, and BC Libre is all over that one too.
Yes. We're doing a pit stop in the morning. We invite anybody coming by the area, just come drop on in, get a little snack, and maybe a quick patch or something that you might need for your bike before you get to work. And then, go on to work and have a good day, and then enjoy the upbeat and energy that you get from riding into work instead of dragging in the car, being all mad at road rage, and pulling your hair out. So
all the people I see on 2nd Street right before I go into the tunnel, and they turn right on Beaudry.
Yes. So see how it is to ride without the freeways and without the traffic and all that, and maybe you'll start doing that more often.
Yes.
Yes.
So Thursday morning, if your route and it goes anywhere near BC Libre, stop by. You guys will be handing out free patch kits. I think you guys have like Cliff Bars.
We also probably have. We will be having a little snack of maybe a small piece of tamale and some champurrado for the workers in the morning.
Champurrado.
Yeah.
Man, I'm coming by.
Please do. Please do.
All right.
Okay.
And do you guys have anything else going on? No, you've got something else going on later in the month.
Yes, after Bike to Work Week, we are holding a basic bike mechanics workshop at the Central Library downtown from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Thornton Courtyard. And that's Saturday, May 25th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Library downtown. We will just cover the basics on the bicycle, safety check, and what to look for. Before you ride your bike. Make sure you're safe when you get out there.
All right.
Okay.
And that's free to the public. Anybody who wants can come to that. And this is I believe the second event that you guys have done in partnership with one of the LA public libraries.
Yes. About a month ago, we did one at the Pico Union branch. And it was a small turnout, but we have to keep on doing these things to build up the following, and then sooner or later we'll reach critical mass.
Well, and this is why we're talking about it now, so that everybody knows well in advance that they can come by the Central Library in downtown LA. That's on like 5th and Figueroa? Flower.
5th and Flower.
5th and Flower. But they should enter, I believe they enter from 5th Street. There's a gate entering into the courtyard that they're talking about.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you go, I don't know if we have it on the BC Libre website. I know we put it on
right after you pass Grand, I think.
Yeah. I know we put it on. I know we put information on the BC Libre page of the LACBC website. You can also go to the Central Library website, and they have information there too. But I do believe it's the gate that enters the courtyard from 5th Street. And once again, that's Saturday, May 25th at 11 o'clock.
That's right.
So very exciting things. I'm very excited to hear BC Libre is jumping into it head first.
Oh, yeah.
Or feet first. I'm not sure. What kind of analogy do we use in this case?
We don't exactly know, but we want to make a big splash. That's all.
All right. And then, of course, beyond Bike Week and Bike Month, BC Libre is always looking for volunteers.
That's right.
Looking for more people to help out. Right now, you guys are open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 to 7. And then we have
alternate Thursdays with kids, and then ladies' night, alternate first and third Thursday of the month, I think.
I think it's first and third, yeah. Which is ladies' night.
The more volunteers we get working with us, the more time we can open up and the more community we can serve. So we need your help. Come on down.
Come on down.
Get your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty. Help us help others in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Better yourself, better the community, and better the whole world at the same time.
What's not to like about that? All right, the phone is ringing. Ray, thank you so much
for
coming in this morning. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
And I'm going to turn down the microphone so that I can answer the phone, and we'll be right back.
Goodbye.
Thanks a lot, Ray. This is Bike Talk on Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast. right, you're listening to Bike Talk on Kill Radio, KPFK on the podcast, and that was Tin Hat Trio, something I just kind of dug out of my CD collection. Thought it'd be fun to listen to that real quick. All right, I am joined now. The Bike Week, Bike Month juggernaut continues, and I've got on the phone with me now, I've got Justin Resnick from the coalition at UCLA. Good morning, Justin.
Morning, Colin. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well.
Terrific.
I've been listening in for a little bit. Sounds like you got a lot of events coming on from our different regional groups. It's great.
Yeah. There's, Bike Month and Bike Week. It's all about celebrating the bicycle, and LACBC is really excited that there's just so many events going on, and the local chapters are really stepping up and doing events in their local communities. And it's great that everybody's people are calling in this morning and giving us their quick updates, which brings us to you, Mr. Resnick, and the UCLA chapter of LACBC. We had you on last month. You and Madeline talked a lot about what was going on at UCLA, and it's good to have you back. And curious to hear what's in the works for Bike Month and Bike Week over at UCLA. Any other updates?
Yeah, so it's an exciting time, obviously, over at UCLA. I mean, we're midway through the spring quarter, so everyone's kind of getting that summer buzz, getting ready to finish up. But yeah, we're really excited about Bike Month and about the events during Bike Week. So we've got a few different things going on. UCLA Transportation, they have the Bike Commuter Club, and so they do a lot of work to put on tabling and pit stops for Bike to Campus Week. And so we've got 3 different pit stops happening throughout the week. It's going to be great. On Tuesday, they're starting off at the kind of central entrance to campus, right at Westwood and LeConte, and they're going to have a pit stop from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. So it's going to be a great place to just swing by, meet some fellow cyclists and talk for a little bit, and you can get some light bike tune-ups if you need from the UCLA Bike Shop. They're also going to have at the table $20 gift certificates courtesy of Helen Cycles in Westwood that can be used towards the purchase of a helmet, which we're really, really stoked about.
Wow.
Yeah, so
thanks to Helen.
Last month when Maddie and I were on, we talked a little bit about the kind of the helmet debate, but I think that the two of us certainly came out as kind of helmet pro-choice. We say shouldn't have to, but both of us do, and so in order to kind of support those efforts, that's why I think Helen's is happy to step up and offer people in the UCLA community a little discount on getting their domes protected.
All right.
So we definitely appreciate that.
So that's Tuesday morning.
And on Wednesday, the next day, we're going to be in the morning from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. Moving, there's a little bit down the street this time, right off of LeConte and Tiverton. So that's kind of the entrance to the medical campus, and it's going to be right near the dentistry building. So again, we'll have the same kind of setup opportunities for people to meet and chat. And I don't know, have you ridden over near our campus very much? You get out to the west side a lot, Colin?
I actually don't.
Yeah, that's not too much of a surprise.
I'll be there on Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Friday, I think we have a lot of people over this direction.
I'll be over that way on Friday, but I have to admit I don't make it over that way too frequently.
Yeah, so you should see this second spot that we're going to have a pit stop at on Wednesday morning. It's right by the medical and dental schools, and I got to tell you, there are bike racks there that are just packed every day. It's amazing how many people we have, how many communities we have. So oftentimes I pass that way. I have to go further up the hill on my ride to campus, but you see a lot of people riding up in their scrubs.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we got a big presence there. Yes, that's Wednesday morning. Again, another opportunity to meet some fellow cyclists and grab a helmet gift certificate if you want, get your bike tuned up. And then Thursday, we're doing one at around lunchtime from 11 to 1, and that's going to be at the Ackerman bus turnaround. So that's a real busy spot, kind of right near the central heart of campus. So that's where, again, there are a bunch of bike racks down there. It's one of the really big kind of arteries that people enter and exit the main campus, especially getting down to Westwood Village. So that'll be a great opportunity, especially for people kind of, moving around during lunchtime, taking a break, who just want to swing by, get their bike tuned up, or just kind of hang out for a little bit. Hopefully we'll get a nice day for it.
Wow,
so, yeah, we're real excited about all those events, and definitely have to give a shout out to the UCLA Bike Shop. They are similar to, BC Libre and some of the other co-ops in town. They are essentially an on-campus bike co-op supported by the university, and it's a great spot. It's in the back corner of the Wooden Center, which is our gym and recreational facilities center. And they're open every day, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 3. And again, you can go in there, work on your bike for free, or they've got mechanics on staff who will help you with things. And they've got basic replacement parts for anything you're going to need to do for your bike. So definitely got to appreciate the UCLA Bike Shop coming out and giving some people some free adjustments on their bikes.
Terrific. Now you have, so just a quick recap, you guys basically have sort of pit stops Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yep.
That's pretty great, given that we're really talking about a largely student population. You're not necessarily beholden to just bike to work day. And then I'm sure you guys are all going to be, showing up for Bike Night at the Hammer on Friday.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. That's always a great event, and for us, it's just right down the street, like 2 blocks from campus. So that's always a fun one.
Not so much a ride; it's just kind of.
I believe that the bike shop is going to have a presence there for that. We're certainly going to have a group going down with the UCLA Bike Coalition. So any listeners out there who want to join us, if you check us out, you can check us out on our Facebook group. You just search Bicycle Coalition at UCLA, and that's where we're going to have some information about meeting up to head down to Bike Night, which is always a lot of fun. So Colin, have you heard? I haven't looked yet about all the different things we're going to be having at Bike Night this year. Do you know some of the dirt, some of what we're going to look forward to?
Well, we were just talking about it actually with who we were talking about it with Cynthia. We're going to have, there's going to be a squeaky wheel video booth where people can talk about their experiences riding, good or bad. I think there's going to be the usual photo booth, things like that. There's going to be an opportunity to sign petitions for various bike projects around town. It's going to be really exciting, and I don't know all the details, but we can. Sorry, food. I'm sure there's going to be food. Chicken Leather is in the house now, and he's looking at me going, "Talk about the food. Talk about the food." So I don't have all of the details, but I'm sure if you go to the Hammer Museum website or if you go to the LACBC website, you can find more details. There are various feeder rides going to the Hammer on Friday. LA County Bike Coalition's Neighborhood Bike Ambassadors are leading a feeder ride from East Hollywood, as well as I think from the Valley. Santa Monica Spoke, as we just heard, is going to lead a feeder ride from the west side. I would imagine Culver City Bike Coalition's probably doing some sort of feeder ride as well. And all these details can be found on the Bike Coalition website. So you said that for UCLA, the place to find all the information about UCLA is on your Facebook page. It's Bike Coalition at UCLA. If they search Facebook.
And so one of the other things we're doing that we've got up on the Facebook page too is we're actually doing a short film contest.
Oh yeah.
That we're sponsoring on. It's kind of on any of 3 different topics that we'd like people to focus on, which are bike safety, educating motorists, and just promoting UCLA's bike community. So, we decided we had a little bit of funds left over from a project we got funding for earlier in the year, and so we've got we're giving away, first prize is $200, second prize is $100, third prize is a big $50. And so, it's basically a short film contest.
Wow.
Videos from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And, again, we got information about that on our Facebook page, Bicycle Coalition at UCLA. And, we're looking forward to it. We're going to have, hopefully get a bunch of fun films in, and then we're going to screen them actually at a really neat event on May 24th. That's the Friday after Bike Night at the Hammer. There's another student group on campus putting on what they call Ecochella. So, it's kind of named after the Coachella concert series, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a entirely bicycle-powered concert.
Wow. Ecochella.
Yeah.
That's easier to say than Ecopalooza.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right. Plus,
they did a good job naming that one. It's a little more rolls off the tongue real nicely.
Yeah. Plus, it's a little more current. The Palooza crowd is getting a little older now.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
So we gotta go
back
with
to the younger generation.
Chicken Leather's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Careful. I'm probably aging myself out of there pretty soon, but at least for now, I'm still hanging around campus. I suppose I can hack it.
So
anyway, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be from 6 to 10 p.m. on Friday, May 24th at the Sunset Canyon Recreation Center. So it's kind of up at the northwest corner of campus, up the hill.
Uh-huh.
So a really, really nice facility. It's real peaceful up there. It's got nice views. And yeah, we're going to have, I think it's going to be 5 different bands, a couple student bands as well as a headliner going to be playing, and it's going to be powered. I forget the name of the company that makes these things, but we're going to have teams of 8 cyclists getting on bikes and riding the bikes in order to generate power for the speakers, the lights, the amps, everything.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool. And then what we're going to do is with our film entries is during the set break, we're going to, once it gets dark out, we're going to have a projector and screen. We're hoping to get a nice projector screen. We'll see if we're going to do it bedsheet style. I think we're going to get a screen to come through. I'm hopeful. And yeah, we're going to be projecting all of the movies, all the short films, on there during the set break so that everybody who's there can view them and then vote for their favorite on our Facebook group to determine who wins. So we're really excited about that. We think it's going to be a real fun way to kind of cap off our academic year during Bike Month.
Terrific. That sounds great. All right, Justin.
Looking forward to it. Should be a fun time. And again, if people want more info, just check us out on Facebook at Bike Coalition at UCLA, or you can also email us at uclabikes@gmail.com.
Terrific.
So,
Justin, thank you so much.
We're actually all I got. How are we doing on time? Should we pass it along to your next caller?
Yeah, I kind of need to move on to the next caller who's probably trying to get through. Plus, I'm also getting a warning signal from the phone here that it needs to be recharged, which is a little perplexing.
Okay, well, I'll make sure that I'll let you go before we get cut off. So, thanks, Tom. Good to talk to you.
All right, thanks, Justin. We'll talk to you later.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was really cool, man.
Hang on. Let me get this. Can we leave? Can we put people? Can you leave it on here?
Black opium, black
All right, so here's Chicken Leather.
Hey, Chicken Leather.
Sorry, hi, Colin.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Apparently, I pulled up the Hammer site, and I think Lisa Arbach is still involved with it.
Oh yeah.
And apparently, they're going to show a 1983 film with the not yet discovered Nicole Kidman. Does that mean Nicole Kidman was like doing stuff? On the floor somewhere, or what? I mean, undiscovered? Was he like shells washing in from sea? Anyway, she's in this BMX Bandit film.
All right.
I wonder if she wears a mask.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, along with that, there's a pedaling promenade.
Promenade,
I wonder if the Triple Chicken Foot is going to be playing the music for that.
I don't know.
They might be getting ready for that huge... what is it?
Yeah.
But who knows?
The hoedown, or I forget the.
Yes.
Kelly's gonna kill me. The old time social. That's right.
Old time social.
Old time social.
Anyway, all sorts of films, DIY, whatever, and I guess that's in the Billy Wilder Theater, which is the theater there. I kind of liked it when it was out on the courtyard, because then people could jeer and they didn't miss the movie and they could still have fun. But apparently, in their infinite wisdom, they've decided to put bike riders in a screening room. This just sounds like terror, doesn't it? I like that.
It happens at the Bike Film Festival.
Silk screening. Choose from unique artist designs to adore your own T-shirt, safety vest, backpack, or hoodie.
All right.
Brought to you by the UCLA Transportation Department. So there's the tie-in.
There we go.
Yeah, and friends to cyclists around Westwood.
There we go.
So
this is all bike night stuff at the Hammer.
Yeah,
which is
I guess
Friday
it's all
next
free,
week.
but you could bring your car in for $3 after 6 Park if you want to do that too. I have to mention that because I just find that so funny that after all that, people still drive to these things. Let's be honest, people drive.
It depends on where you live.
Yeah,
right? It's quite a trick.
I would make that little push for public transportation.
It's a work day.
The day before it's public transportation. I think they should do this bike to work thing. I mean, if you're really biking to work, you're not going to get on Metro, right?
Well,
you might.
Depends. You might. If you live far enough, you might take Metro part of the way
and
then ride. Well, I don't know about lazy. I mean, some people live pretty far from work,
and so Metro is a vital link to cutting off.
So you take the train or you take a bus part of the way, and then you ride part of the way. There's no shame in that.
I personally wanted to push for if your bike broke down, then Metro might be really helpful.
Oh, it's a great backup.
It's
a great backup.
Like your road assistance kind of deal.
It's the public transit version of roadside assistance.
So
instead of AAA or Better World Club, depending on your which organization you're a member of.
Yeah. So as we await this phone call, we're coming in. I just want to mention the one last thing, and part of the reason I was late is I had to navigate through some of the stuff I have at my house to get some cables, because tonight we're not only having one but a couple bands for the spoken art, and I guess Joseph has gone all out, hiring some dancers, facilitating some work for some of the artisans in the area. So it's going to be an insane spoken art ride tonight. Always the second Saturday of the month. We try to do 4 to 5 galleries and check out the glom, so to speak, of Cypress Park and Highland Park and surrounding areas. And you were mentioning the UCLA, how they help students and stuff. I gotta mention in that same thing that Oxy has been doing a lot too with
Occidental.
their bike cage.
Yeah.
They had a bike event, not to coincide with Bike Week, but earlier in the year. Pretty phenomenal, put together by Margaret. And Margaret's last name slips me right now, but they had a band coincidentally named the Bike Cage Band, which I thought was kind of cool. So.
So we have to big shout out to Occidental College.
Yeah.
They also did the Bike Summit.
Right.
A while back, Bike Summits a couple of years ago.
Janet Sadiq-Khan and as you all know, the president did come from there.
Here we go.
And there's the bell.
I think this is our phone call from Dorothy.
Let's see if we can do that. First, turn it on.
Oh, you got a hello.
Yeah, and then.
Hello, Dorothy. Hello.
Now,
hang on.
Now hit.
Let me put you on the air here. Here we go.
You got us? You hear us?
Can you hear us?
Did we hang up on her?
I think you hung up on her.
No, I hit the speaker.
I had already hit the speaker button.
Oh.
So, Dorothy, if you're listening, we need you to call back. Yep.
There it is. Well, here, we could redial her.
Can we?
So redial the last number. Here, let's hang up.
Okay.
Kill Radio, doing our best to befuddle you with technology.
Yes. Dorothy, if you're listening, please call back. There's a little bit of a technical snafu there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not touching it. Yeah. I'm not touching it. Okay. Well,
so
being with Bike Week, I was kind of amazed that wherever you live, there's kind of bike stuff going on, which is kind of cool.
There's a ton of stuff going on.
I know there's stuff going on even in Pasadena this week.
Yes.
Taste of Pasadena. You can check that out at Cycle, C-I-C-L-E, Cyclists Inciting Change Through Life Exchange.
We hadn't even gotten to that yet. There we go.
Dan.
So what do? I pick it up first? Is that
I would
pick it up first.
Yeah.
Hello, Dorothy. Sorry about that. Okay, so hang on. I'm getting technical advice. So now I put it on speakerphone.
Yeah, speakerphone, and then they can hear us.
Okay, I'm going to put you on speakerphone, and then we're going to bring you through the board. So hopefully this time it'll work right. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Why is this not working?
Oh, Kill Radio. Don't you just love what we do?
I put it on speakerphone.
All right, but you know what? I think don't pick it up and just hit speaker when it's in the cradle.
Well, that's what I tried doing the last time.
Yeah. We'll do something. We'll get to something
darn it.
here.
It says charging.
Just for FYI for everybody,
it says please lift up and try again.
Our phone is just killing us today. But on a good point of view,
here we go. One more time.
Do you want to put money? Who do you think it is? Hi.
It says please lift up and try again.
Just pull it off, and if it dies, it dies.
Hello, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. Dorothy. Hi. Okay, we're going to try this. We may run out of. We're trying to keep the phone on the cradle, but it's getting low on charge. So we're going to do the best we can to make this happen. So let me put you on. I'm going to put you on speakerphone.
There you go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good. How's everybody over there?
We're doing great.
Awesome.
So, Dorothy, I wanted to invite you on because you've got a big event happening tomorrow, right?
Yes, and we have one right now.
You have one right now?
Yes, I'll plug tomorrow really quick. And then I just happen to be standing or sitting on my bicycle out at Irvine Lake, and we're at the Courageous Women of Dirt mountain bike clinic.
Wow.
So I have one of the riders here and the director of the event. But tomorrow we are doing a wonderful worldwide event called CycloFem, and that will be taking place in 30 countries, more or less simultaneously, depending on the time zone. We are celebrating and honoring women of the past, present, and future on Mother's Day. So
it's a women's bike ride.
What's that?
So it's a women's bike ride.
Yes, and the guys anybody who wants to honor women can show up.
Okay.
And we're going to be meeting at Los Angeles State Historic Park at 10 a.m. And we're going to do a little celebration ride to the Arts District in downtown and have coffee. But we're going to do a nice little celebration circle at the Historic Park. And I'm going to be leading
somewhere between 30 to 40 women and their fans from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena at the Aquatic Center at 9 a.m., and we're going to ride down the Arroyo Seco.
Oh,
so
wow.
So we want everybody and anybody to join us. If you can run really fast, you can join us too, but we will be meandering down the Arroyo Seco on our bicycles.
Oh, that's great.
And it's just an awesome event. So I'll just throw out really quickly our website, because I know that you're having, potentially the phone is losing its battery life.
Yeah, sorry about that. What's the website?
No, it's okay. So CycloFemme, so CycloFemme.com, and it'll show all of the rides. There's a ride going on in Santa Monica, Orange County. There's a Tough Chicks ride in Orange County. There's some in San Diego, and they're happening everywhere. So it's definitely an awesome. This is Bike Month, and it's also Women's Month, is it not? Right, Jackie?
Yes, it is.
So, is that awesome?
That's awesome.
I hope everybody comes, and I hope we have just 2 minutes.
Yes.
To talk with Jackie, because I am here, as we all are, volunteering our time. We're doing some great things to educate and empower women by bicycle.
Yep.
So
put her on quickly.
Yeah, so this is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Have her talk. We're all sort of on speakerphone sitting out at the lake. How's it going? Woohoo!
Hi, Jackie.
We are out here with a lot of courageous women on their bikes, some for the very, very first time, and it's just awesome. There's 150 women out here riding around, wanting to get motivated, to get stronger, safer, more confident. And we love the guys, but sometimes they just don't have the patience for us ladies. So we've got 30 female coaches out here. Actually, we have one token. We have one token male that's out here helping out. In a pink skirt, yes. We call it tutu. But these women are excited, and they're just about ready to break for lunch, because it's a beautiful day out here at Irvine Lake. And you guys got to just see it. It is just so fun to see the smiles on all these ladies' faces.
Oh,
and Colin,
yes.
We have a new rider here.
Uh-huh.
And, tell us your name again.
Hi, my name is Christina Bustamante. I've been riding since September, and so far I've learned a lot and have a lot of essential skills that I'm learning.
Brilliant.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, so this is happening today at Irvine Lake, so it's going to be kind of tough for anybody. Is there going to be another one of these anytime soon?
Well, they want us to do 2 a year, but the meeting is still out on that one right now, but we do it every year at this time. This is our second annual Courageous Women of Dirt. The first, it was sold out, yes. It was so successful last year that we decided to do it again. Had basically no negative responses last year. It was flawless. It was amazing.
Fantastic. And you have, I assume, is there a website for this event that people can bookmark so they can plan for one in the future?
Well, there is a Facebook page called Courageous Women of Dirt, and it is a group page, and you can also go under rockandroadcyclery.net, and that's usually where we post all the information. Rock and Road and the Trail Angels are putting this event together because years ago the Women's Only weekend happened up in Big Bear, and that stopped when Snow Summit closed itself down. So we decided to bridge that gap and start it down here because the ladies just were not getting the skill building that they were getting up in Big Bear that I had the pleasure of receiving many years ago. So now I just want to pay it forward and keep the sport growing, especially in the area of females.
Well, that sounds great. Excellent.
And, hey, Colin, so
yes.
I just think it's the coolest thing. I've been around Los Angeles now for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
Maybe 30 years. Holy smoke. I've been here for 30 years.
Don't give yourself away, Dorothy.
Yeah, I've been biking for 18 of them.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty amazing to me that with this collaboration, this project here is a collaboration, all of us, ladies and men, and supporters, the more we get together, the more we get enthused, the more women,
community, baby,
the more women we can get riding. So I think that's the point. And it does take the men, it takes the kids, it takes, the women, sisters and brothers, and, together, how's that?
Yeah.
And how we feel.
Well, that sounds great. I'm glad that. Thanks for giving us a quick call and letting us know what's going on down there today. I'm also really excited to hear about this CycloFem ride tomorrow. The CycloFem ride tomorrow. This is how many years has this been going on now?
Again, this is crazy, but it's only the second year.
Really?
Women of Dirt, and again, I think there's 246 rides in 30 countries. Different rides going on. And I think we have, California is the biggest state. So the movement is growing fast. We have high school kids who've gotten into mountain biking, and they're now empowered by a bicycle. And I think bicycling transportation just flows very, easily once you get people on a bike.
Yeah.
So it's a new movement. That's how crazy it is. And we got to just keep it going.
All right. So, Dorothy, just to recap, if people want to join the CycloFem ride tomorrow morning, the one that you're organizing, they meet at the Rose Bowl at what time?
They should be ready to roll at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, which is just south of the Rose Bowl. So they they get lost, they can ask somebody, where is the Aquatic Center?
Sure.
But the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, Google that. Or you can find our Facebook page on the cyclofem.com website. And we'll be rolling at 9. But
at
we're
9.
Do photo ops and a Go Girls, little sort of chant before we head down the Arroyo Seco to downtown LA. And we're not going fast. This is completely celebratory. There are people that want to do more miles, so they're going to launch off after that. I have another gal coming from Santa Monica that's going to take her own personal journey. Hopefully she can find a friend. But you can post all that stuff on the Facebook page that you can get off of cyclofem.com.
Okay. And then you're also meeting up with more people at 10 o'clock at LA Historic Park, just north of Chinatown.
Yes, correct. And then we're going to just have a nice leisurely 3-mile ride. 4 miles if we get crazy, but we're going to go over to the coffee shop at the Arts District. We're going to take some fun photos there. And then some people will ride back, others will take the Gold Line. In fact, you could just ride to the Historic Park and take the Chinatown Metro back. Or the Expo line is so great now. There's so many great sort of connectors via Metro.
Exactly.
That kind of feed in, too. So I personally am going to go and take the Blue Line after it's over and go to Long Beach.
Nice.
And make my way back north via the Blue Line to the Gold Line and make my way back to Pasadena.
Sounds great. All right, Dorothy, we're running out of time. Thank you so much. Thanks for calling.
Thanks a lot so much for letting us be on your show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes, it is our show right now.
Girl power! Yeah, right on. All right, thanks a lot.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye. All right, Mr. Chicken Leather.
Fantastic.
I mean, what's crazy is that we've actually only just sort of touched lightly on all the things that are happening.
And we know crazy. We don't know karate, but we do know crazy.
We know crazy.
Industry. Yeah.
And there's so much happening this month and this coming week especially.
Absolutely. And just to get back to clarify, so Miss Martin doesn't hurt you. She's doing a whole weekend of, I guess there's even workshops for a small fee for the 8th ever Los Angeles Old-Time Social, happening in a couple of different places, including people's homes. So you can check it out. And apparently, if you go to the workshops, you don't have to pay again later that evening for some of the dancing. So pretty awesome.
Wow.
You can check it out at oldtimesocialisagoodtime.com. Don't you like that?
That's nice.
That's the hypertext, whatever. And then you can also email, I guess, David Ragger at yahoo.com. That's Ragger. David Ragger at Yahoo, one word. And it's going to be, look, dig this.
I'm digging.
North Avenue 55. So that's like in Highland Park again.
Yeah.
Wow, too much hipster stuff. But what's really great is there better food there now.
There you go.
I think there was always good food. It's just that I think people are realizing how good it is to hang there.
I'm going to take this as an opportunity to mention two things.
Sure.
To wrap up the program today. The first thing is an LACBC is encouraging people. Speaking of that part of town, LACBC is encouraging people to write letters of support for the proposed bike lanes on North Figueroa in Highland Park. If you're not aware, just recently the Highland Park Neighborhood Council did not vote to support the project, and we're hearing that the council members for that area are actually putting it on hold. And so we're asking people to write a letter to Councilmember Reyes and Councilmember Huizar and express your support for bike lanes on North Figueroa. If you go to the la-bike.org website, you'll find it on the web page. It's all about bike lanes on Figueroa, and so that's like that's an urgent action item that we're promoting right now. It's just in our newsletter on Thursday. And I also want to remind everybody that this month there's an election, and we're going to be voting for the mayor.
Really?
Yeah, this is the runoff for the mayor.
I hadn't heard
You
about
hadn't
it.
heard? You haven't got the mailers?
No, actually, we made a joke last week because an underage woman called me and told me to support for Wendy Gruhl. And I said, well, how old are you really? And it was like, it wasn't like I was doing anything illegal, but it sounded like she was doing something illegal. I don't know how old you have to be to start getting into politics and doing massive, what do they call it, robo-phone calling or something.
You can't vote, but you can advocate.
Yeah, but I guess, wow, I was just amazed.
So there you have it. But yeah, so we've got...
I've gotten calls from both candidates.
Yes,
now,
we've gotten, we have the election for the mayor of City of LA, plus there are contested seats for Council District 1, 9, and 13.
Yes, and I think we actually fall into 1 and 13. Not here and where we are part of what do they call it? A shareholder or something? Stakeholder, yeah.
Yeah, well, I
quite honestly,
personally...
I don't think you can vote, and I think that should be changed. I think you can vote for your neighborhood council, but you can't vote.
Yeah, no. The council election, you have to live in the district.
Yeah.
So LACBC is a nonprofit organization, so we cannot endorse candidates. However, we do have on the website, we have responses that the candidates have given to questions.
Yeah.
We asked all the candidates the same questions, and we've updated the website to include the responses from the candidates that are currently running in this runoff election. So if you go to la-bike.org/vote, you will find the responses from Wendy Gruhl, Eric Garcetti, and the various candidates for CD1, CD9, and CD13.
What about the controller? Are they going to comment on this too? Did you get a chance to talk to?
I don't think we really asked the controller.
Zine and see, hey Zine, you shut down the South Central Farm, but really, how do you feel about green issues?
That's a good question. I don't think we actually posed questions to
like
the controller.
That, yeah.
I don't think, and I'm not sure that we posed questions, frankly, to the candidates
that specific,
for what is it, city attorney or Carmen Trutanich versus
whatever.
Mike Fuhrer. But did you get the mailer with the image of Mike Fuhrer with his head put on the body of a bicyclist?
No, that sounds great.
It was.
I actually had my head put on the body of Ice-T this week for the spoke card for the thing, so I know how it can be. So maybe we should get Mike down here and talk to him about how bicyclists. So what was it? I'm going to guess it was derogatory.
It was very derogatory. He's basically saying that Mike Fuhrer is a liar and a cheater, and so they put his head on the body of a cyclist, riding in a Peloton, presumably in France, and what they did is they did a thing on his chest where there's the bib number, and it has Lance Armstrong crossed out, and then it says Mike Fuhrer underneath it. It's pretty...
I wonder how Lance is going to feel about that. He might have grounds for some sort of litigation, Lance.
Yeah, I wonder if this means
he's back.
I wonder if this means that cycling has arrived when they're using bicycling, or at least racing, as a metaphor for political campaigns.
I would argue that I still am seeing some ads out there for certain things. It's funny because the racing season hasn't really come in earnest now. There's still a couple of major rides out there, and obviously the Tour de France hasn't shown up, but you have to wonder about the response of everybody within the community. I still like cycling. I saw a lot of people cycling this morning, full road gear, coming over here and waving back when you honked and stuff. So I don't think they were doping, but they may have what do they call it, carb loaded down there at the House of Pancakes.
They carbo loaded before they went out.
I know I should have.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway,
we digress.
It's Bike Week.
It's Bike Week,
and we want to
Month,
remind you that there's some great events out there, including the kickoff event at Grand Park with
on Monday, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Getting your bike. They're making a bike repair day too, so we at the Bike Oven are going to try and join in on that same kind of thing. So come on over to the Bike Oven today and tomorrow. It always seems like we never close it at 4, so I'm not going to promise anything. But we've been extra nice or tolerant to the kids this week.
Well, this is the weekend to get your bike looked at, right?
Get it looked at, or at least get out there on a couple rides. I'm just perusing the thing really quickly because we didn't talk to Dan.
No, we did not. So go to cycle.org.
Along with volunteering, there is the premier stuff like some of the food rides, and of course they have a ride with their mayor.
Yep.
And
Cycle always does.
Pretty awesome stuff.
Does an amazing job during Bike Week.
I can't say enough about it, and I'm not saying go out for the swag, but it's a great way to meet some of your politicians and bring back. Let's be honest, a patch kit, a sticker.
Who doesn't love a patch kit?
Yeah, who doesn't? I can
always use.
You can always give it to somebody else if you're really like me. But
it's a nice thing to hand out to somebody.
One of the things I always like to do is you get to talk to people in a real nice atmosphere that otherwise would just be like, I showed up at a ride, sweaty, whatever. I'm gonna buy you a cup of coffee? No. And with that, do you love how I tied this whole thing in?
I do.
Years ago, there was this thing called Bike Winter. And I've got it queued up here.
You do?
You did a coffee ride, of all things.
We did.
But it was up against another ride, like all bike things are. It's just like this Bike Week. It's like Pasadena Bike Week is up against
all kinds of other stuff.
LA Bike Week, which is up against Culver City Bike Week, Los Angeles Bike Week, and everything, and they kind of all join together on Thursday. You can ride a number of lines for free with a helmet, or just prove you have a bike or something. But rather than riding for free, which is like the ultimate kind of thing, we talked about it. You can. Now I'm totally lost on where we're going. Oh yes, the coffee ride. Well, it's up against other rides, but I like to believe that we can all get along in something.
Of course we can.
Maybe we'll.
It's always tough to choose.
We'll dial out, and then while we're loading up the shows and everything else, we'll play a little bit of Bike Week. So anyway, that's it for me. Probably see you tonight on the Spoken Art ride. Right? No,
my girlfriend's not. My girlfriend's not
your
riding
significant.
Right now.
Hey, I understand.
She's having some knee trouble.
I thought you were going to say, like my girlfriend. I always plan all these great things, and it's always Sven Gulli has got a great silent movie on Channel 56. I'm going, yeah, right. This is an old host I used to know back in Berwyn, of all places, outside of the.
Sadly, I'm going to miss
Illinois Farm Belt.
Sadly, I'm going to miss the Spoken Art ride.
Right. But Colin, we'll see you probably
favor
one
of
of the
a quiet
events
evening.
This week, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're
peaking.
I'm looking to have my girlfriend's knee get better so we can do some more rides.
There's always that. What is it? Best of Times. Was it Kurt Russell used to shoot his own knee up just to get through the game? Yeah. I'm always remembering these bad 80s and 90s films because they're on late at night. Okay, so anyway, that's it for Bike Talk.
That's it for Bike Talk.
I'm sure Nick is going to appreciate Bike Talk here on Kill Radio and KPFK on the podcast. And
yes, indeed.
Cue the old music.
Okay.
right, chicken leather here. As promised, let's see if I can't dial this in. This is the coffee ride of all things. Here we go. Giro de Cafe here on Kill Radio.
Yeah. All right, well, I got a question, man. You know that there's another ride starting right now, too?
I know.
I'm thinking it's like the Middle East. It's like the Arabs and the Jews, man. We got to pull this together, man. We got to get the band back together. Dude, the Blues Brothers didn't like say, okay, Jake, you're going to stay in the joint, Juliet. They got them together. I say we make a show of solidarity and make the first cup of coffee at the Cupcake Ride. What do you think? We got to get them both together.
Where's the Cupcake Ride starting?
It's 2806 Kingswell. It's just up Vermont and Hollywood.
Oh,
in a
wow.
bit. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're having different rides because it's LA, you know?
Oh, but we got to have some solidarity. Why don't we just show up?